Good morning, students. Yesterday, I started doing the revision of simple interest chapter, and there I had given you the introduction how to find out the simple interest, how to find out the rate, how to find out the time, how to find out the principal, how to find out the amount, all those things I told you. Even I told you one of the most important things that whenever you are going to see the time given in rate and the time given in questions, if these two are different, always convert the time what is given in the question to the time what is given in the rate. Those things I told you. And I had given you certain problems to solve yesterday, which I have not explained. I had given it to you to see whether you will be able to solve it or not. So the problems, what was given to you as a homework, I am going to explain those problems now. And again, I'll give you today also few more homework to solve that you have to do on your own, and next day again I'll explain those homeworks what has been given to you. So what you will do, because I got some phone calls from some of the students. They asked me, sir, this revision where should we do? This home revision what I am doing, what you will do in your homework copy or in your classwork copy, which copy you want is up to you. There you give an heading as revision, and then mention there revision, then write the chapter name. Like I have written it here, revision, the chapter name and the date, and whatever problems are given to you, you can either do in the classwork copy or in the homework copy. There is no problem, but it should mention there that these are the revision. So first you give an heading revision, then you write chapter, which chapter revision, date, and do that revision. Okay, so what I'll do the revision, I've given you the introductions of this particular chapter. Every day I'll give you 2-3 problems to solve on your own. You solve it, and the next day I'm going to solve the problems, so you can easily check if you have done it in the homework copy or in the classwork copy whether the problems are right or wrong. If there is any mistakes, please rectify it. If it is correct, then alright, there is no problem. Okay, so let me start the first problem what was given the homework yesterday. The first problem was find the simple interest on rupees 7850 at 7% per annum for 3 years 4 months, and also find the amount. So what all things are given in the question? Question is already with you. I told you before going to solve the problems, what all things are given in the question, please write it first. So see, P means principal is given there 7850, you see in your question. Rate is giving 7.5% per annum, and time is giving 3 years 4 months. Look here beta, here the rate is given per annum, here the time is given in years and months. What I told you, whatever time is given in the question, that time always would convert into the time what is given in the rate. In the rate, time is given per annum means per year. Okay, and yesterday I told you how to convert month into year, how to convert days into year. All those things were discussed yesterday. I had given it to you. I hope you remember it and you understood it. So here 3 years 4 months, so 3 years is already there beta. Now 4 months you have to convert it into year. So 3 years 4 months means 3 years plus 4 months. So 3 years I have taken it 3 years. This month, when you are going to convert it into year, you have to multiply the given month by 12. Yesterday I told you, so I have done it. If you do the simplification, you get 1 by 3. Now after that I did simplification, I have taken the LCM as 3. Then I have done the calculation. You all are knowing I am getting the time now 10 by 3 years. Again I am telling why I convert it, because in rate it is giving per annum. So the time has to be converted in annum. Annum means here I converted it. After that you know how to do the calculation. SI equal to P into R into T by 100. You just put the values of each, and in place of P you put the value of P, in place of R you put the value of R, in place of T you put the value of T. After doing all those things, if you do the calculation, simplification, you will get it 1962.50. How I did the calculation? All the calculations are shown to you also. You can do your calculation on your own way also. No, not required to follow the way I have done it. Okay, but up to here you know how to do it. And after that, if you know the simple interest, how to find out the amount, all of you are knowing amount equal to principal plus simple interest. If you add these two together, you will get the amount. So I hope it is clear to you. Now what is the second question given to you? Find the simple interest on 15840 at 6.2/3% per annum from 18th October 2015 to 12th March 2016. Okay, 18th October 2015 to 12th March 2016, and also find the amount. Okay, beta. What all things are given here? Principal is given. You see in the question, rate is given. It was given in mixed fraction. I convert it into the improper fraction. All of you are knowing. Now time. Time is giving month wise, date wise. And yesterday I told you, whenever this type of times will be given there, either you take the starting day or you take the ending day. You cannot take the starting day and the last day. This is the rules of the bank when they give you the interest. Okay, bank only give the interest either the day you open the account or the day you are going to close the account. Banks never give the interest for the opening day and the closing day. So whenever you are going to find out the rate of interest math, they are always you calculate the interest. Either you take the ending day or you take the closing day. Here I have taken the end day but left the closing. How did here? What? October how many days? 31 days. Minus 18 days, how many days come? I have written here. November you know how many days, December you know how many days, January how many days. Then February it is a leap year, so I have taken 29 days, and March I have taken as 12 days. Why 12 days? Because here I have not taken, October I have not taken the starting days. If I could have taken from 18 to 31st, if you calculate, it will come 14 days. But I have left 18 and I got 13 days. So after adding all those, it's coming 146 days. Remember, time is in what days, beta? Time is in days, and in rate it was giving per annum. What was given in rate? Per annum. Annum means per year. So again I am telling you once more, whatever time is given in rate, always convert the time into that particular unit. So here it is given in days, and in rate it is given in per annum. So days, if you want to convert it into year, you are supposed to divide it by 365. So I have divided it by 365. So you got, after doing the calculation, 2/5 years. Now whenever you are going to find the simple interest, same rules, beta. P into R into T by 100. Okay, so whatever value, because here it was given that time, rate was 20/3%, to 20 will come up, 3 will come down. Time was 146/365, so 146 will go up, 665 will come down, and then 100. The way you do the calculation, after doing the calculation, simplification, it will come 154,176/365, and if you do the division, it will come 422.40. This is the simple interest. Calculation is yours. You do your own division, you do your own multiplication, and if you have some different method by which you can do the calculation easily, you can do it. There is no problem. And amount, you know how to find out, principal plus interest. So I hope you understood these problems also. Now I am going to discuss the third problem, so what was given to you yesterday. What sum of money will fetch 661.50 as simple interest in 1 year 9 months at 6.2/3% per annum? Again, beta, what all things are given here, you please write it. Like here, principal I was not given by what sum of money, that is the principal, so I don't know the principal. So whatever given in the question, let the principal P be equal to X, I have written it. SI is given in your question, rate is given in your question, time is given in your question. Whatever given, I have written it. I have not done anything. What was not known to me, I put it at X. I told you any kind of problems, I was telling you from the beginning onwards. The day I started teaching you in class 8, I always told you, I am requesting you again and again, whenever you are going to solve any kinds of word problems, please see one thing, whatever values will be given there in the question, please write them. And what you have to find out, either you put a question mark or you take it like here I have taken it x. You will see 50% of the problem is solved if you know what to find out. Okay, beta, please do it. Immediately don't go and do the calculation. Think of it. Read the question again and again. And what is given there, please write it fast. Then you find out math is very easy. Because almost all the students were telling me, sir, math is a boring subject. I am unable to solve the problems. Let me tell you, math is the most interesting subject and most easiest subject. If you like it, if you love it, and if you do it the way I am telling you. Okay, you don't read it the math and get immediately. Okay, it's very tough. What words are given there? Okay, when you are going to read the problem, some of the words you may not be able to understand. Forget about those things. What you have to do first? Whatever things are given there, please, I am telling you repeatedly, those things you please write it. Okay, very easy. Like I have written everything here. When I have written it here, I got time again, but 1 year 9 months. Now here rate is given in what? Per annum. Again, very easy. Rate is given per annum, and here time is giving 1 year 9 months. So what I have to do? This full time I have to convert it into year or not. So I have taken 1 year, 9 months means plus 9 months, 1 year 9 months, 1 year plus 9 months. So this 9 months, will you be able to convert it into year or not? How to convert month into year? 9 by 12. I have seen some of the students may do it like that, no problem. You can say 1 year equal to 12 months plus 9 months equal to 12 plus 9 equal to 21 months, no problem. Full year and month you convert it into month path. After converting into months, easily you can convert it into year, because month divided by 12 equal to year or not. Again I am telling you, it is not necessary that you have to solve the problem the way I am solving it. I am not at all interested on those types of things. I am telling you a methodology. You can do your own methodology which you can find it easy. But the methodology what you are going to do, that should follow the rules and regulation of maths. That is what I am telling you. Like here I told you 1 year 9 months. I have taken 1 year plus 9 months. I converted 9 months into year. You can do here 1 year equal to 12 months plus 9 months. So 12 plus 9 equal to 21 months. Then 21 months also you can convert it into year by divide by 12. Whatever way you want, you can do it better. There is no problem. Then all of you are knowing principal equal to SI into 100 by R into T. So if you do all the values you put here, principal was not known to us, principal was x, all the value whatever given there you put it, you do the simplifications. Here you may have the doubt, here it is coming after doing the calculation 35 by 3. Then you may say, sir, why this 3 is gone up? Because this upper one by down one means, like I am giving an example, like if I given you an example, 5 divided by 5 like this, then what do you mean by this? 5 divided by 1 by 5, up 1 divided by the down 1. When you put the multiplication, what will come? 5 into 5 by 1. So same way, if you can see these problems, what I did here, it was there 35 by 3, this upper one divided by the down one. So when you put the multiplication sign, this will go up, that will come down. And after that, if you do the calculation, are you getting 5670 or not? So what is the principle? 5670. So I hope you understood all the problems what was given to you after introductions. Okay, so today once more I am going to give you this homework, 3 problems. Let me read these problems. These 3 problems I am going to give you the homework. Please do it in the homework copy or classwork copy. I told you, wherever you like. Again the heading will be revision, date will be mentioned there. 3 problems I am giving you. Now what are the problems? How long will it take for rupees 5660 invested at 10% per annum simple interest to amount to rupees this much? Again, what all things are given there, beta? How long means what? Time has to find out. So you can write here t equal to question mark. What is the principal? 5660. What is the rate? 10% per annum. So principal is giving, rate is given, amount is given, time is not known to you. Will you be able to find out that time or not? Here one more thing is given there. Amount is given and the principal is given. Will you be able to find out the SI or not? Once more I am telling what to do here. First write here principal is equal to 5660, like I told you what is given there right in the question. Second case, right, rate equal to 10% per annum. Next, amount equal to 7641, time equal to question mark. Okay, so you have to find out time, and in simple interest, whenever you are going to find the time, you require the simple interest. Yes or no? Yes, simple interest is not known to you, but what all things are given there? Amount is given and principal is given. Will you be able to find out the SI or not? So SI equal to amount minus principal. So what all things you got? You got the SI, you got the rate, you got the principal. Will you be able to find out the time or not? So I hope you will be able to do it. Do the calculation properly, don't make any mistakes. Second question, in what time will the simple interest on a certain sum of money at 6.1/4% per annum be 3/8 of itself? In what time? Again, what did you find out? Time. Will the simple interest on a certain sum of money? So what is happening? Principal is not known to us. So we write here, let the principal be X. Two things are not known. Time is also not known. Let the time, you put the question mark. Let the time equal to question mark. Simple interest on not known to us. Simple interest on a certain sum of money at 6% equal. Principal is not known. What is principal? X. What is simple interest? Simple interest 3/8 of the principal. So what all things are given there? Time question mark. Let the principal be X. Therefore interest is equal to 3/8 into X. And what is the rate? 6.1/4% per annum. Will you be able to find out the time or not? By putting the formula, time equal to SI into 100 by P into R. Easily you can do it, okay? Now, at what rate percent? Again, what did you find out? Rate percent, R. Simple interest will a sum of money will amount to 5/3 of itself in 6 years 8 months. In what rate percent? You find the rate percent. Simple interest on a simple interest will a sum of money will amount to. Simple interest will amount to how much? 5/3 by itself, like that one. Let the principal be X. What is simple interest? 5/3 of X. X. Then time is given there, but rate is given must be in per annum. So you will be able to find it out. Convert this 6 year 8 months into year and calculate it the way I did it. So I just giving you a little bit of hint how to solve the problems, and you have already solved this type of problems in the beginning when the chapter was taught. If you go to your homework copy and the classwork copy, what was being done in the beginning, you will find out this type of problem was solved. What is the difference? Might be the rate is different, might be the value of the principal, and whatever given that value is different, but the types of questions are exactly same what was being done for you in the beginning of the class. Okay, so please go through that and do it properly.